Emir, can you tell me a couple of words about the position that you got after working with Veretin recruitment?
Yeah, it's a very interesting position. The company is very young, a startup that is growing rapidly, which is super exciting to be honest. And yeah, the position is, to be honest, I didn't completely expect it. It's very heavy on test automation, but also I'm expected to be kind of a lead, which it's not that I don't like, but I wasn't expecting that this early. But yeah, as I said, it's not something that is that I'm afraid of. It's just that there is a little bit of nervousness and but at the same time excitement. Yeah. So yeah, very interesting position. Web3 space, which I love. And yeah, basically that's it. Now it's time to startup that's growing. So now it's time to build up the team and assemble other QA members into the team.
Yeah, sounds good. So, are you happy with it?
Yes, I am. Uh, Sometimes I'm not. Most of the time I am. Uh, because in the beginning it was a little bit overwhelming. The system, especially the backend side of the project, is pretty big. And first week it was okay, you start looking around what's going on. Second week, I was slightly angry because I started kind of connecting the dots, but I still didn't feel like I understand everything. So I felt very frustrated. Third week, things started settling down and I started feeling a lot better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can say from my experience that it's kind of, regular stuff when you join a startup. It's difficult, but very interesting in the long run. Anyways, how was your experience working with my team from Veretin Recruitment?
Yeah, from the beginning, I had most of my contacts what was with Don. He was very professional, and the thing that I was a little bit surprised is that availability, because his time zone is completely different than mine, but he was very flexible when it comes to scheduling of the interviews, of the preparation for the next cycles of the interviews and so on. So to be honest, I didn't expect that, and I was trying to accommodate to find his normal time schedule, but he
Mm.
was whatever I would propose, he was mostly fine. So yeah, I really appreciated that because I have a wife and two kids, and it's sometimes hard to fit in all of that into the daily schedule. But yeah, he was, as you can see now, when are we meeting and what is your time zone? And you are there. So same with Don, he was available always. So yeah, in essence, it was very good, and he provided constant feedback on the things. Uh, the only problem is that sometimes I felt bad because I didn't provide enough feedback.
Okay, yeah, man, like it's important to stay professional. And from our side, like we strive to provide the punctuality in all of the cases and always be in touch. The last quick question, if your friends will ask, do you think you can recommend working with Veretin Recruitment, like potentially or not?
Yes, I could. I can even recommend you some people because you're looking at in my country, not many people are working remotely. There are many of these consultant companies that are, I was part of one of those 4 years ago, and what you end up having is the situation where you work. I was working for a similar startup, not in the same space, but similar in the terms of structure. and I was getting paid far less. And I had, so the problem is when you are working for the local companies is that, I'm sorry for changing the topic. I just want to give you a business idea. So take a little bit more focus on the Balkans, because on the Balkans there, especially Bosnia, there are many people that are not working remotely because of the similar situation I was in. I tried for several different companies having interviews, and I was just a little bit more persistent than the rest of them, because I know a lot of them tried but failed and then didn't try ever again. So yeah, I would definitely recommend, and if you're accepting recommendations, I'm more than happy to send some of them from friends I know from here.
Of course, 100%. Emir, thank you for the feedback. Highly appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for taking your time to listen to me.